Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're well. I hope you and your family are staying safe during these challenging times. Here is Muhammad Abdurrahman. Hey, welcome to the Mindset Muhammad channel. If you're new to the channel, I just want to welcome you. I'm going to be your mindset mentor and coach to help you really get to where you want to get to in terms of belief, in terms of your beliefs and your mindset. Okay. And hey, if you're a current subscriber, I just want to welcome you back to the family to another episode. This week, as you guys know, and this month to be exactly, we are really discussing empowering beliefs. Okay. And I'm sure you guys are aware that we went through the definitions of empowering and the definition of really belief and the whole concept of the word belief really meaning, right, by definition, uh, you know, being able to accept, right, that something exists without proof. And even the fact how the word belief itself has two definitions, right? I mean, it has two words in it. Be, which means to exist, and live, which was to be glad and happy. So when we really believe in something, that means we are really glad and happy that something exists without us actually having proof. So I just want to welcome you back, everybody. So within this video, we're actually going to be talking and discussing really one main topic, which is taking inventory of your beliefs. This is something that a lot of people don't do, right? And on this channel, I'm sorry, but a lot of you are going to hear this over and over. I'm not really going to hear. I'm not going to be here really to tell you guys what you want to hear. Instead, I'll tell you guys what you really need to hear, right? So, with that said, I've actually made a couple of notes. So constantly, I'll be referring to my notes because I don't really want to miss any main point that I want to cover within this video, right? So to start with, you have to understand that it's repetition that really determines it. In fact, Pitbull actually once said, repetition is the mother of reputation, right? Anyone that is really operating at a higher level, if you look at, for example, athletes, like for example, let's look at Ronaldo, right? This individual is really good at, for example, penalty kicks, right? It's not like he's done it for just a week or a month or a year, but he's been doing it every single week, every single month, every single year for God knows 20 years or so, right? That's why he's where he's at today. So when it comes to you building empowering beliefs, is going to be one of the most challenging things, okay? Because right now, a lot of us, we have limiting beliefs, right? Including me. That's why I'm also a student myself. Why? Because I genuinely believe, as one of my mentors said, the biggest room is the room for what? For improvement. And I actually internalized that and I said, wow, that means I have to be in constant growth every single day, every single week, every single month for the rest of my life. I have to be in constant growth, right? And when it comes to building empowering beliefs, it really comes down to 4 areas of your life. You don't want to build empowering beliefs in one area of your life or 2 areas of your life, but you really want to build empowering beliefs in 4 areas of your life. First, your faith, okay, your relationship with your creator. What's your relationship like with your Lord? Okay, and even if you don't believe in a creator out there existing, don't you think there's some sort of external force that is really in charge of what's really happening in the world? So what's your relationship like with that? That's the first thing. Second thing is your finances. What's your relationship like with your finances? Yes, money matters. What's your relationship like with your finances? Okay, and the third thing is what's your relationship like with your fitness, with your health? Hey, energy matters too. You need energy for you to do anything that you want. Okay, so what's your relationship like with that? And also the last one is what's your relationship like with your family? Okay, when you walk into the house, do you empower everybody else, or when you walk into the house, does everybody just all of a sudden become muted? Okay, what really happens in your house? I really want you to start wondering all these things. Okay, so in terms of belief system, your belief system is really what's going to determine from you becoming a success or a failure. It's going to determine whether you're going to quit halfway or whether you're going to finish the journey. It's going to determine whether when you start a new job you stay there for a very long period of time, or you get out of that place and you get thrown out in your first couple of months or a couple of, it's really your belief system that determines all these things. So if we understand, see, beliefs, not only that, it also determines how much money we make, our bank account. It determines the type of lifestyle we live. It determines whether we live a life of gratitude or not. It determines our level of happiness. See, when I understood that belief system is really that important, guess what I started doing? I started really going out there and studying it. Nobody's gonna spoon feed you and say to you, hey, Muhammad, this is what belief system is. There you go. No, no, no. You have to go find the information yourself. Okay? And when it comes to building, belief, really, the right belief system, it's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm telling you, you have to be ready to pay the price for it, right? You have to be ready to pay the price for it. So when it comes to your belief system, the best way to look at your belief system is like, what's your level of happiness right now? Right? What's your level of contentment? What's your level of fulfillment? Like, how excited do you become about your financial goals 5 to 10 years from today? Like, when I see Muhammad 5 to 10 years from today, right? Some of my goals is here, for example, right? There you go. You can see that, right? I, Muhammad Abdurrahman, earn over £1 million a month in income, right? Per month in ACN by 2032 at 30 years of age. I want you to ask yourself, how excited do you become when you see some of your goals 5 to 10 years from today? Do you get fired up, or do you just look at it and say, how excited do you become when you see and just imagine the type of relationship you will have with your friends and family 5 to 10 years from today? Do you get pumped up? I'm damn proud. I'm excited about that type of life. See, the present is too boring, right? How excited are you about your health 5 to 10 years from today? 6 packs, 8 packs. What are you planning for? No, definitely 1 or 2 boxes, right? See, what are some of the average thoughts that you're having every single day? Are they empowering thoughts, things that get you excited, or are they limiting thoughts? Things that don't get you out of bed. What are you constantly thinking about? I want you, from today onwards, I want you to challenge yourself and say to yourself, you know what? From today onwards, hey, I don't want to think about this too. Hey, I don't like apples. I'm thinking about apples every single day. From now on, I'm going to think about bananas every single day. I don't like apple anymore. I'm not going to think about apple anymore. I'm just going to think about what? Bananas every single day. Why not? Why not? Right? See, I want to ask you, the next question I want to ask you is, how do you feel about yourself? Man, I'm telling you, I'm my biggest fan. As much as I support everybody that's still doing well for themselves and their family, I'm my biggest fan. And I'll say that straight, with literally, unapologetically. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm so proud of what I've achieved so far, and I'm really even more excited about what was coming. I'm really excited about what's coming. So how do you feel about yourself? When you look at your goals, do your goals scare you, or do they get you excited and fired up? I want you to answer these questions honestly to yourself, because what's today's topic, right? Taking inventory of what? Of your beliefs, of your mindset. What type of beliefs have been ingrained in you? What have you accepted to be the normal from your friends and family? See, now for you to understand really beliefs, your belief system, the type of belief system that you have right now, you got to look at, where do our belief system come from? Three things. Number one, words. What are the words that you're saying to yourself, or the words that you're hearing every single day? I want to ask yourself this question. What are the words that you're hearing or that you're saying to yourself every single day? If you're saying to yourself, I'm a failure, or if mom told you, oh, you're not going to amount to anything, or if your friends tell you, forget about that, let's just go out on Saturday, or if this, that, I'm telling you, your words create your reality. This entire world that we're seeing was created from words by our Creator. From God, it was created from words. Be, and it was. Right? So if the Creator himself created everything from words, right? Look at that, guys. Right? What's the second thing? Right? Pictures and images. What are you seeing every single day? I'm telling you, you see this goal of mine? I'm so happy and grateful that I'm right now making £10,000 a month in income. Right? That's my goal. One of my goals. I'm telling you, when I sometimes go to the jogging, my regular jogs, I don't even take my phone sometimes. But guess what I take? My key and this goal. Every single time. Do you know why? I want to touch it, I want to feel it, I want to hear it, and I want to say it every single day. Because I know words create realities. The world that you live in right now was created either by your words or by the words of somebody else. It doesn't matter if it was your friend, your family, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you accepted that to be your reality. And I'm telling you, there's no way I'm expecting for my reality and my family's reality, the opinions of my friends, or even the opinions of my family. No way. Right? That's why I'm very cautious of the words that said around me. Very cautious. I'm telling you, if you come to me with limiting beliefs, sorry. I'm not going to let you into my world. Why? Because I understand the definition of leadership. Having the ability to create a winning environment for you and your people to win at your natural best and their natural best. So what makes you think that I can be a leader and you have good leadership skills and lead people to their freedom and their family's freedom when, let alone creating a winning environment for them, when I cannot even create a winning environment for myself? Are you guys getting this? I hope you guys are catching this. If this is adding value to you right now, I want you to go literally pause it and hit that like button. Right? And the third thing is emotions. See, words create our reality. Pictures and images create our reality. Right? And guess what, lastly? It's emotions. It's your environment. It is what? It is your environment. See, I want you to ask yourself, the friends that you're chilling with every single time, remember, you become the average of what? The 5 people you surround yourself with. If there are 5 doctors, you're going to be the 6th. If there are 5 engineers, you're going to be the 6th engineer. If there are 5 dummies, you're going to be the 6th dummy, unfortunately. If those 5 friends are making 60 grand a year, you're going to be the 6th one to make 60 grand a year. There's no way you're going to be making $1 million a year when your 5 friends are making 60 grand a year. Impossible. Right? You become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. That's why I'm really cautious about who are my friends right now. Right? Your environment plays a huge role. That's why my environment constantly is what? Personal growth, personal development. Constantly Zoom meetings with my friends, with my business partners. Constantly learning about paradigms and mindset from Bob Proctor, right? Jim Rohn, Earl Schoffen, Earl Nightingale, right? Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, all these wealthy, successful people, Rockefeller. You have to understand your environment is going to create your reality, right? It's going to create your reality, right? You have to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand this, and I'm really, really excited, right? I'm really excited and glad for you that you're actually here to learn about these things. I'm telling you, taking the time to watch these 15, 20, 30 minutes videos on my channel, I'm telling you, they're gonna pay off big time. Why? Because the biggest investment you can make is the investment on yourself. Not the investment you can make on shares and stuff. No. The biggest investment you can make, Warren Buffett, third wealthiest man on the planet, said the biggest investment you can make is the investment on yourself. See, he says the biggest investment that I've made was the investment that he invested on a course with Dale Carnegie. That he says that. That's his biggest investment. And the guy's a billionaire right now. And he's saying that's my biggest investment. So what's going to be your biggest investment? The investment that you make on yourself. Right? You're going to be the first person to be wealthy in your family. I'm telling you. And if there are some right now, you're going to even cost more. You're going to become you're going to do things that I've never heard of before. That have been never heard of before. I'm telling you, understand what beliefs is, understand the triangle of belief, understand how beliefs are formed, and I'm telling you, your life is going to be different. Hey, I'm really excited for you. I'm really excited for you because 5 to 10 years from today, you have no clue who you're going to be. I'm really excited in terms of who I'm going to be 5 to 10 years from today, you know? Really. See, my last fear, I'm telling you, fear, like the last thing I would want is for me to be 60 years old or 70 years old or 80 years old. God willing, if I reach those stage, right? The last thing I would want is for me, Muhammad, to say, I wish I could have or I would have. That's the last thing I want. And guess what? That's the last thing you gotta want as well. Imagine saying, man, I was offered an opportunity. Oh man, I at some point could have invested in a company, but I didn't. I'm telling you, the moment you start developing your belief system, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be open-minded. You're going to start meeting the right people. You're going to start listening to the right people. You're going to start saying the right words. You're going to start watching out for your environment. And guess what? Because now you're meeting all the right people, the right environment, the right culture and whatnot. Guess what? The right opportunities are also going to show up in your life. I'm telling you, I promise you that. 3 years ago, it happened for me. 3 years ago, I started choosing who I listen to. I started choosing who I look up to. Right? I went from tracksuit and jeans to suits and ties. Why? Because I understand. I understood that the people that I want to follow at the time were not the right people. You gotta do the same thing, man. You gotta make the decision. You gotta take the leap of faith and follow your heart. Right? So what's this topic today? You gotta take inventory of your beliefs. I want you to be honest with yourself, and I want you to write down, what is my relationship like with my finances? What is my relationship like with my faith? What is my relationship like with my family? What is my relationship like with my health? I want you to honestly write this down. You're not going to show it to me. I want you to honestly write it down so that you can rate it yourself. And then 3 months from today, you're going to do the same thing. 6 months from today, you're going to do the same thing. Is this making sense, guys? I hope I'm making sense by now. Right? See, it's empowering beliefs that's going to get you going. That's going to get you to take action that you would never ever do before. I'm telling you, there are things that I do and I have no clue what I'm doing, but guess what? My mentors tell me to do it anyways, and I just do it anyways. You gotta watch out who you're listening to, ladies and gentlemen. You have to. I'm telling you, who you're listening to today is gonna show up in your results and in your life 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from today. It's gonna show up. That's why I decided to change who I was listening to. That's why I decided to change, because that's what I don't want to. I no longer wanted to become like those people that I was listening to before. Why? Because faith-wise, they were not where I wanted to be. Maybe they might have been there financially. See, guys, the end goal is not to be having millions in your bank account or billions. It's not. The end goal really is to enjoy life and be happy and fulfilled. How's that going to happen? You can't be the richest man on bed. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be worth billions in your bed where you cannot move because of your weight or whatnot, because you messed up your health. No. You got to take care of your health. See, I'm in the student mode too when it comes to this. All the 4 areas of my life, I'm in student mode. My faith, every single day, I'm trying my best to not just pray my prayers at home, but to even try praying my prayers in the mosque. Constant battle every single day. Constant challenge. When it comes to my fitness, every single day, right? With my busy schedule, I'm trying to fit in. You got to do those 45 minutes runs. You got to do this half-an-hour workout. You have to. Imagine if you cannot find time for your own body. Guys, is this making sense? You have to take inventory of it, man. I'm telling you, from 1 to 10, 1 being I am very bad at these areas. And I want you to find 2 things about each one of them. Finance, for example. I want you to analyze your finances right now, and I want you to analyze your finances from where you're going to be 5 years from today. I want you to write it down. Write it down. Because whatever that gets what? Measured can be tracked. And whatever that can be tracked can be what? Improved. I want you to be honest with yourself. What are my relationship like with my family, man? Because ultimately, who is it that we're trying to work for? It's them, right? So what's your relationship like with them? What's your relationship like with your siblings? What's your relationship like with your parents? What's your relationship like with your... anybody in your family? Everyone. What's your relationship like with your creator? What's your relationship like with your finances? Right? I want you to understand all of these things, ladies and gentlemen. And with that said, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope this adds value to you. And comment down below, what is it that you learned from this video? Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with 2-3 people. Let them benefit from this. This is literally mindset, coaching, and mentoring for free. I want to impact 1 billion lives, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to help me do that. I'm not going to do that by myself. You're going to help me do that. Okay? I'm really honored and privileged, right, to be part of your journey. And I'm really excited for you to be part of my journey. Together, we're going to impact 1 billion lives. We're going to help billions of people change their mindset. And as a consequence of that, as a result of that, they're going to be able to change the way they think, which is going to allow them to change the type of life that they're living. Not just financially, but also in terms of their family, in terms of their health, right? And in terms of their relation with their creator as well. Thank you very much. I really look forward to seeing you on my next video. God bless you all.